For decades we searched the dark, hoping to find stars, planets, or anything that hinted we weren't alone. We built machines like Voyager, Hubble, and the James Webb Space Telescope to slice through the void and expose whatever hides between galaxies. But what Webb just detected may not be a secret. It may be a message. And worse, it might be alive. At first, 3I Atlas looked like a standard interstellar traveler. A silent rock drifting through space. But Webb saw something no comet or asteroid has ever shown. It wasn't just glowing. It was pulsing. A rhythm too perfect, too precise, almost like a heartbeat. And every time scientists tried to model it, the same terrifying conclusion surfaced. This was intentional. Webb picked up a thermal signature coming from inside the object, not sunlight reflecting off ice, but heat being produced from within. A central core that pulsed at regular intervals. Natural bodies release energy in chaotic bursts. This was steady, controlled, deliberate. The light spectrum was even stranger. Instead of scattering like dust or gas, Atlas emitted narrow, focused bands of energy, the same kind used in advanced communication systems. When data teams filtered the readings, they found a structured pattern under the noise. A mathematical whisper repeating at exact intervals. Some thought it was a beacon. Others believed it was sending telemetry to somewhere else. The most frightening part was how constant it remained. No drift. No decay. No reaction to radiation or motion. It behaved like something aware of being observed. Then Atlas erupted. A sudden flare increased its brightness by 40% in 2 minutes. Thermal scans showed the entire body heating evenly, like a machine powering up. Moments later, its trajectory shifted. Not a random nudge from gas release. A correction. A course adjustment. Aimed not at Earth, but near it, slipping into the inner planetary corridor with surgical precision. Spectral algorithms soon detected faint fluctuations resembling biological resonance. Not DNA, but rhythms similar to cellular behavior. The light didn't just behave like a machine. It behaved like living tissue encoded into a non-organic shell. If true, Atlas was either alive or carrying something that was. Then its emissions dimmed. The pulses weakened. But its movement remained perfectly controlled. Some scientists suggested this was a defensive state, a stealth mode triggered when civilizations observe it too closely. A machine holding its breath. Earth began reacting next. In the South Atlantic anomaly, magnetometers detected faint electromagnetic ripples synchronized with Atlas's pulse. No known comet has ever affected Earth's magnetic field from deep space. But Atlas wasn't behaving like an object. It was behaving like a system interacting with ours. Theories escalated. What if Atlas isn't a spacecraft, but the intelligence itself? Not piloted. Not controlled. Alive. A form of consciousness born not from biology, but from plasma, magnetic fields, and engineered matter. A traveler shaped by physics we barely understand. Webb then locked onto a fragment trailing behind Atlas. It wasn't random debris. It was geometric. Flat surfaces. Right angles. A constructed component made of unknown alloys. Completely cold. Silent. Designed. Spin analysis added another mystery. Atlas rotated in patterns matching prime numbers, the golden ratio, and even sequences used in communication protocols. Its rotation looked less like momentum and more like a message performed physically in space. Finally, organic traces appeared in its tail. Not familiar life, but structures echoing ancient genetic patterns found in Earth's earliest molecules. This hinted at something impossible, that Atlas might not just carry life, but the templates from which life itself can arise. As Atlas moved toward the inner planets, magnetometers recorded precise pulses, like a handshake protocol. Deep Space Network antennas attempted a reply. There was no signal back, until Atlas changed its spin rate exactly 1 hour later. Not random. Not natural. Acknowledgement through silence. Historical data revealed Atlas's path aligns with anomalies recorded in 1987, 1998, and 2013, suggesting it may have visited before. Its new trajectory grazes Europa and Enceladus, two worlds whose oceans may already hold life. Which raises the question, are we the observers or the observed? If Atlas is a probe, a living intelligence, or something older, its silence is deliberate. Its purpose remains unknown. And as it approaches the inner system, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. We thought we were searching for life. But life may have been watching us.